Welcome to the Holy Sports Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Roze. He just funny.
It's your boy, Coach DTM.
And I'm that ball bro for the NYC.
We here. Week 1 of the NFL is upon us. We got tons of games, tons of action. Are y'all ready for this new season, man?
Super ready. I've been waiting.
Definitely ready.
Why not?
I ain't gonna
Let's
lie.
go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to watch. When it comes to football, there's a bunch of stuff you be trying to put in the way of stuff. It's like, I tried to watch cricket one time. So like, that's like when you know you down bad.
That's when you know you down bad.
Yeah.
I was like that too, Rose, Doug. I was watching some women play football not too long ago.
That flag.
Yeah.
I was watching that flag football thing. I watched the
Yeah.
same thing.
My son looked at me and said, "Yeah, you down bad, huh, Pop?" I'm like, "Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta get what you got when you can, man."
Yeah.
But starting tomorrow night, every single night until Monday, we got a damn good game. We're going to break down a few of them in depth, but then all the top ones, we're going to give our predictions of what we think will happen in the season. Later on in the show, we'll break down MVP awards, defensive player, who we'll think will win the Super Bowl, AFC, NFC champions, and all that good jazz. But I think I'll start it off with my favorite matchup of the weekend, and that is Sunday Night Football, where we get the Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills. This is like, to me, the number 2 AFC guy. These two teams are always fighting to be runner-up to Kansas City, but this year, maybe one of them can break through. As we all know, in the playoffs last year, Buffalo got the edge and they made their way on to the conference finals. It was a damn good game. But this year, week 1, they're going to need Derrick Henry. They're going to need that run game from him. They're going to need Lamar Jackson on his absolute A game. Last year, Derrick Henry in that game against Buffalo, he had 84 yards and a touchdown, where a lot of people thought that he should have got way more carries. And this year, he's got some linebackers to look out for on the other side: Milano, Bernard, AJ Espinoza. And then, not to mention that Buffalo has acquired Joey Bosa over there, raising all type of hell. They got Tre'Davious White back home in the backfield with Benford and Teron Johnson. But they'll be watching out for Zay Flowers and Wallace, the receivers for Baltimore Ravens. But do not forget that they have the veteran DeAndre Hopkins back there, and their leading man coming off a career year, Rashad Bateman. So Baltimore, they have the weapons in the wide receiving game. And don't forget about Mark Andrews. Yes, he dropped that pass last year that cost him the game. It was snowing. It was cold. His fingertips might have had frostbite, but it was his fault. So he is definitely looking for revenge. But on the opposite side, the Buffalo Bills, they got that all-star Dalton Kincaid. He had the second most targets last year. And do not sleep on Khalil Shakir, their leading receiver last year. I'm a huge Detroit Lions fan. You can see it from the shirt. And this guy reminds me of St. Brown. He's small. He's crafty with his routes. He's got great hands, and people sleep that he was the leading receiver for Buffalo last year. He is incredible. But don't think that he's going to have it easy, because this year, Baltimore, they drafted Malachi Starks. That was their first-round draft pick. This kid is outstanding. You pair him with Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey. That secondary is solid. The run game, we already talked about what Baltimore got with Derrick Henry, but don't sleep on James Cook and Smith over on Buffalo. And then that leads us to the head coaching. You got Jim Harbaugh, Sean McDermott, 2 incredible head coaches. When you look at this on paper, everything look even. Everybody's healthy. Nobody is really injured. They got full squads on both sides. So when it comes down to it, who's gonna win this outstanding Sunday Night Football matchup? Let's give our predictions. I'll start it off. I think that with everything I said, I'm going down to the quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson and slipping his name. Somebody help me.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, the MVP. Don't
The
do
MVP.
like that.
How could I forget that? The MVP, Josh Allen. I just look at it's going to come down to those quarterbacks, and I just have never been a big believer in Lamar winning the big game. I think Josh Allen going to pick up where he left off. The additions that they added on defense, offense, Joey Bosa coming to the squad, it's just going to be something to deal with. And I don't think that young core over there, even though it is solid, it's still a young core over there in Baltimore. I don't think they're ready to take that reign. So I am going with Buffalo to get the win over Baltimore week 1 Sunday Night Football. Roze, who you got winning this one? Baltimore or Buffalo?
I ain't gonna lie, man. As much as I love Lamar Jackson, as much as I love Derrick Henry, at some point, it's just like at some point, if you date somebody and you keep waiting them to get their stuff together, they gonna get their stuff together. He gonna propose to me, girl. I know he is. He gonna give me that ring, girl. It ain't gonna happen, baby. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm finna go, and this is finna be a crazy reason why. Josh Allen just got married to a woman. I just watched Sinners. I swear to God.
Yeah.
if you got that at home, you gotta win. Like you have to.
You gotta win.
You gotta win. So I'm going with Josh Allen. I think when it comes to him, I watch Hard Knocks. He seems like that he's ready to prove himself.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like he's a great quarterback, and he knows the next step is to, of course, beat the light-skinned god himself, Patrick Mahomes, but then also make it to the Super Bowl and win.
Definitely. We got 2 for Buffalo. Coach DTM, who you got? Buffalo, Baltimore.
Man, this game is really gonna come down to who wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Who hungrier, who more prepared, who ready to take it right now, who is gonna pick up where they left off last year, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm actually leaning with y'all, man. I hate to say it, I want it to be on the other side of this thing, but I see Josh Allen picking up right where he left off. You know what I mean? MVP. I'm gonna continue to do this thing. I'm gonna show y'all that my name is supposed to be mentioned with the greats, man. When you say Mahomes, you better say Josh right behind it.
Woo! Definitely. We got a clean sweep here. Or ball, bro.
No, you're right. It's a clean sweep. It's a clean sweep.
Right.
I'm going Buffalo too. And listen, I look at it for both Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Like this year, this is make or break for both of these guys in the sense that one of these guys have finally got a breakthrough. I mean, we know what they have done in the regular seasons. We know that they are both like what they could do, like, you know, from September to December. It's January. That's always the question. You know, they're both former MVPs. We know what they could do in regulation. That's never the problem. It's always in January and early February. Like, can they get it done when it matters the most? I mean, Josh Allen, like the past couple years, he's gotten very close. AFC title game last year. I mean, you thought everything was right there, but he just still could not get over the hump. And I think, Sunday Night Football, first game at home, like I said, Sunday Night Football underneath the lights and everything. I think Josh Allen is going to come out like a man on a mission. I think he's going to play lights out. And, I expect a big game from James Cook. I think the Ravens D is going to try to focus a lot on containing Josh Allen in the pocket in the run. I think that's going to open more lanes for James Cook to take advantage of that, and also watch out for a big game from Knox and Kincaid, the tight ends as well. Like because Cook is going to cut them up early, in my opinion, and with that read option with Allen and Cook, that's going to open up the seams right there for the tight ends, whether it's a Dalton Kincaid or a Dawson Knox. Like, so I expect a big game for the tight ends and for James Cook, but I think Josh Allen and the Bills are going to start the season off right on the right foot with the win.
There you have it. The first prediction, Bills, Baltimore, clean sweep. We are all picking Buffalo. Let's head to the next game. Barbro, can you break this next one down for us?
All right, man. So it's not hard to see who my team is. It's my New York Giants, man. We're starting on the road against the Commanders. I mean, listen, I got to give them their props. I mean, I actually feel good for them. They got rid of Dan Snyder, their owner. I mean, listen, he was cancer in form of an owner. And listen, I could tell you as being a Mets fan, also when you get a new owner in your team, in your organization, it feels like the biggest gray cloud is lifted over your heads. And now they got the proper structure in their organization. They got the coach, they got the GM. They hit with drafting Jaden Daniels last year. I mean, took them all the way to the NFC title game, and we'll see where they go from there. I'd say, like, as a division rival, it looks like they have a lot of this stuff in place for a better future. And as far as my Giants go, I look at it this way: like drafting Abdul Carter, our first overall pick, you're pairing him up with Dexter Lawrence, one of the best D tackles in the league. Opposite side of him, Brian Burns. Hopefully, Kayvon can finally give us a full season of being healthy. He has all the potential in the world, but he just I have not gotten that complete season. Like we talk about make or break, it's make or break for Kayvon whether he's going to be on this team come next year or not. I mean, but like I said, one side I got Abdul Carter, the other side I got Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence right in the middle. That where we're going to have a chance on Sunday is our front four getting pressure on Jaden, not just pressure, but containing him and not having to send the linebackers to safeties for help. Because if we have to send 5 or 6 more, then that just leaves let's be honest, our undermanned secondary very light, very thin, 1-on-1 and zero coverage. I don't have confidence in that really. So it's if we don't get pressure and we don't bring Jaden Daniels to the ground, I'm saying at least 3 to 4, 5 times during the game, then we'll have a shot. And then I look on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, listen, Tyrone Tracy had a very good rookie season. Now you pair him with Cam Scatterboo. That's a great 1-2 punch. You follow Giants history, whether it was Thunder Langley, Tiki, and Ron Dane, which became Brandon Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw. You know, Giants staples is solid running game and great pass rush right there. We have those ingredients right there. And with Russell Wilson, I mean, you know, you got Malik Neighbors right there. He's going to get 100, 120 targets this year, minimum, probably even more. I say he's going to be a candidate for offensive player of the year. I mean, the way that this offense is set up. I mean, listen, it's Moonball, Russell Wilson. I mean, best case scenario, like we keep it tight. You know, it's first game on the road. We'll see what happens, but it's the running game and it's the pass rush that's going to help us give us any chance of success this year.
Definitely. So Giants Commanders, your prediction is?
It's going to be, I think we're going to get a low scoring game. Listen, if we're going to pull off an upset on the road, it's best to do it early in the season. You know, first game, we know how preseason works now. Not only 3 games. Not everyone gets as many reps as they used to in the past. I think you're going to see all across the NFL, a lot of teams get off to slower starts that we wouldn't expect. I'm going to go, fuck it. Why not? Excuse my language. 23-20, game-winning field goal by the Giants to win on the road.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you, Ball.
Why not?
Roze, who you get? Commanders, Giants.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Malik Neighbors, man. Malik Neighbors definitely done hit me a couple parlays. I definitely I love Russell Wilson. I to be honest, I like the Giants defense. So with that being said, not gonna lie, Jaden Daniels he's amazing. When you come do what he did last year, like I really can't go against it. The only question I would have for them, and I am picking the Commanders, the only question that I would feel concerned about is if Terry McLaurin, once you get paid, are you going to be this person that, okay, I got the bag now, it's off my head, I can go play, or is your pockets going to be a little too heavy to the point where you can't do what you need to do as far as that? But I can't wait to see what Deebo Samuels do. So
we shall see. We got one for Commanders. We got one for Giants. Coach, are you breaking the tie? Who you got?
I'm definitely breaking this here tie, man. I gotta go with that young boy, man. That young boy did his thing as a rookie, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in this little sophomore year of quarterbacks and leading this team. They did amazing last year, so it's kind of hard to go against them this year. Only knowing that they got a little bit better than they did last year. So Commanders on this side. Jaden Daniels, don't make me a liar.
Commanders. Me, myself, for the final one, I'm a little salty. I know I'm supposed to be a professional analyst, but my personal bias is not going to allow that. These a-holes kicked us out the playoff last year, so to hell with the Commanders. I want the Giants and Abdul Carter to beat the heck out of them. I am going with Bob Bros New York Giants to get the job done. I think they're being slept on. I think they got a hell of a QB room. I think Jackson Dart, when he starts later on in the season, takes over for Russell. That's going to be incredible. And pass rushing is key in the NFL, and they may have one of the best in all of it. Give me the New York Giants. I can't even believe I'm saying that, man. That came out of my mouth. That came out of my mouth, but I'm serious. I think they just got a squad, man. But Roze, Can you break down that game in the North for us? The Minnesota Vikings versus the newly Ben Johnson revamped Chicago Bears.
Definitely can. So Monday Night Football is going down on Soldier Field. It's going to be the Bears versus the Vikings. To me, I think it can go either way because the Vikings defense is revamped with guys like Javon Hargrove, guys like Jonathan Allen, of course Dallas Turner coming for his second season and stuff with the rush, and then you always have guys like Byron Murphy and Harrison Smith. They got a couple more new pieces on the back end with them. So the Vikings defense look pretty good. And so does the Bears defense with Montez Sweat and Grady Jarrett on the pass rush too. So it can either be that or it can also be like a track meet. A track meet because you got Jettas, of course, and then you got Adam Thielen back in Minnesota. You got TJ Hockenson, you got Aaron Jones, you got Jordan Addison. Just a loaded offense with JJ McCarthy coming back off of injury. I know a lot of people are like, why they didn't pay Sam Darnold. I think JJ McCarthy is going to go ahead and he's going to show why they didn't have to pay Sam Darnold. Hopefully his mobility is still there because his mobility is one of the things that he was able to go ahead and do. He gets out of the pocket and he just makes things happen. On top of that, Caleb Williams going in his second year, he got his coach that he wanted, Ben Johnson. He got DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. One of them got to be a star receiver for him. One of them got to step up. And then also you got Burden and Coast and Loveland making their debut, which is going to be crazy. On top of that, you still got Cole Kmet and then DeAndre Swift in the backfield too. So it's definitely going to be a thing where does Ben Johnson have this team ready? Does Ben Johnson, did he get in there quick enough and turn this thing around already? Or is it going to be something that goes through the season that you're constantly going to have to work on? You know, and of course, you know, the offensive lines, both of them have new offensive linemen. I think both of them are starting 3 offensive linemen on the end. So it's gonna be something. You got to make sure you keep JJ up. Of course, he came off his injury, so you got to make sure you keep him clean, and you got to make sure Caleb Williams go ahead and don't chip a nail or something. So, me personally, I can't wait for it. I think it's gonna be a good game. Since I do have to pick, I would pick the Vikings just for the fact of the offense is so loaded. The fact that they're able to get Thielen back, the fact that they have Jordan Addison, who I really think people overlook at one point. Jordan Addison is a great number 2 receiver. Adam Thielen is now, think of this, like when he was there, he was arguably probably number 1, number 2 receiver. He's the number 3 receiver coming in. Like he was like for the Carolina Panthers, number 1 receiver, not that good. But for the Vikings, number 3 receiver is a great situation. So I definitely think JJ McCarthy is going to have a great debut game. And I think they'll be able to pull out the win on Monday night.
Vikings for Roze, but ball, bro, who you get? Minnesota or Chicago?
It's a very intriguing matchup because especially on the Chicago Bears front, like you said, you got new head coach in Ben Johnson. I mean, he comes in as we see every year in the NFL, the new offensive wizard guru, signing with the, first-time head coach. But now, to me, the key factor in this game is Caleb Williams, because now, not just Caleb, but the Chicago Bears, they have something that I don't think they've had in a while. They got expectations now because, like Roze just listed, all the weapons that Caleb has. I mean, you drafted Loveland when you already had Cole Kmet. You got Rome Odunze. You got DJ Moore. You got DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. You revamped the entire offensive line right there. So, I mean, literally, like, there is really no reason for Caleb Williams to really struggle or show like kind of regress this year. Like, all the pieces are in place for him right now, but now it's Monday Night Football. You're starting off the season. The lights are shining bright on you. Is he ready to take that next step? And I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at it from the Viking standpoint, coming into this game, not just this game, but the season, you're basically coming in with a rookie quarterback in JJ McCarthy because he missed the entire year with injury. But, I mean, he's coming in with like a wealth of riches around him. Like you got the number one receiver in the league in Jeddah, and actually I think Addison is out the first few weeks. I think he got suspended from the league if I heard
He is
correctly.
out. He
I
is out.
believe so, yeah. But I mean,
Thielen
listen,
should pick that up though.
yeah, Thielen, like you said, Thielen's the number two. I mean, when you're number two and you got Hawkinson as well and Aaron Jones, like you're not asking, like you said, you're not asking him to turn back the clock like 5 or 6 years when you were the number one guy. So he'll be fine. It will make JJ McCarthy's life a lot easier. So I think they a little bit of weight is like off of the Vikings shoulders because it's going to take JJ, I think, a few weeks to maybe get into things, get in the full swing of things as far as the NFL level goes. But I think the opportunity is right there for early season upset right there. I'm going with the Vikings to pull off the upset on the road Monday Night Football. I think JJ's going to put on a decent show. I think he's going to put some points up on the board. Like I said, his life will be very easy with Jeddah, so I think it'll make a little easy. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I'm going to go Vikings 34, Bears 27.
We got 2 for the Vikings. Coach, how you feeling, Minnesota or Chicago?
So it boils down for me to say which one do you hate the most, right? Because it's in conference. I hate both of these teams. You know what I'm saying? Because they in the same conference with us. So here's the thing. JJ from the crib, right? Came from U of M. So I want to root for him. I do not want to root for Chicago because I want them to lose every single game this year. I want the coach to be like, man, I should have stayed where I was at. I'd have messed up. You know what I'm saying? Let this be an eye opener for him. But Caleb, I do like Caleb, so that's where I'm on the fence at. Do you like Caleb or JJ the most? So for me, I'm going also Minnesota. I'm going. JJ gonna do his thing. He gonna show off a little bit. He gonna show you like, look, I'm back. I'm here. I was injured, but I'm back. Which I think he got injured at the right time. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
Because quarterback was too heavy last season, and I don't think he would have been ready to step into that limelight like that. But this gives him an opportunity to kind of work behind the scenes and get himself ready, so that when he step on this field this weekend, he can show up and show what he learned from the crib.
I'm not gonna be no different than y'all. I seen JJ McCartney in Michigan firsthand. I know what he's capable of. This is his rookie season, not last year. This is his rookie season. And not only is he getting a good rookie season, he got to sit back and learn. A lot of rookies don't get to do that. You can look at it like an injury if you want, but he learned a lot. He watched Sam Darnold pick apart that offense, get all the way in the playoffs and do the damn thing. But definitely, I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. Chicago, they own their way. They're going to be something one day, but just not yet. But let's keep this in an NFC North. Coach, can you break down the newly acquired Micah Parsons with the Green Bay Packers starting off the season versus those NFC North defending champions, Detroit Lions? Talk
Let's
about it.
go. Let's talk about it. All right. So this might be one of the most exciting games that's coming on this weekend, man. I hate to say it, but I think everybody's looking forward to see what the Lions is going to do when they come out and do their thing. Which dealing with all the injuries that we had to deal with last season, it was kind of crazy. I feel like the defense for the Lions is going to be so superb this year that other teams are going to be scared and nervous to come against us. Like we got a Hutchback, right? So Aiden Hutchinson gonna step in and do what he always done with no issues and no problems. I love it. I'm excited about this, man. Um, for the Green Bay Packers, though, they kind of did what I like to call they bought a player on layaway. They spent all that money on Michael Parsons only to find out that he probably won't play the first game or the second game, possibly because he got an injury, a back injury that apparently they knew about, but I didn't know about this until just now. So I was listening to it earlier, them talk about it. I'm like, oh, so they got a player on layaway. That's why I never did layaway when I want my stuff right now. Like I want to walk out with it right now. So
Yeah, he getting the epidural to play this game.
yeah, that ain't gonna help you out though, because you coming against monsters, you coming against beasts. You seen what we was doing with the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth string guys that we had to pull up off the street because we were dealing with injuries. So what you think we're gonna do when everybody's healthy, hungry, and ready?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So just I got a chance to see everybody do their thing. I got a chance to see Aiden Hutchinson, you know, get his workout in. It's gonna be a good game. it's gonna. I take it back. It's not gonna be a good game. It's actually gonna be somewhat of a blowout, man. Uh, I'm taking, of course, the Lions. Um, let's see, 42-14.
Wow.
Damn, 42 to
Yeah.
14. Good God. Rose, can you make some sense of this? Who you got, Green Bay or the Detroit Lions?
All right. So me personally, I
Don't do it. Don't
really,
do it.
really,
Don't do it.
really like. Not gonna lie, man. I respect y'all as Lions fans. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I know y'all got a guy named Panay Sewell on the offensive line, and I know he's Samoa. You know,
Big
and I
Goose.
know, people think when they think of Samoans, they think of Roman Reigns. And it's just one thing he gotta do, he gotta acknowledge. And you gotta acknowledge Makai. You gotta acknowledge. You gotta acknowledge Parsons.
Yeah.
You just do. Micah is, and as far as the back injury, I think that back injury was just a little ploy for him against Jerry. You know what I'm saying? When you in those contracts, I'm back. I don't feel like going out there. But I seen him on video. They was talking about it on Pat McAfee. Matter of fact, I seen him on video. And he was hitting them sleds a little bit okay. He
Yeah.
looked like he was all right. I don't know what it was. It was I think he went and got some ice with that new check he got, and he was okay. But no, I think it's not just him. I think that he commands so much. He commands so much attention to him, even if he's not 100%. He's on the field. I feel like Detroit do have to put extra men on him, and I feel like Jordan Love is Jordan Love playing.
Yeah, he is playing, but
Yeah.
he coming off that injury, so he haven't practiced a lot this preseason with throwing.
Okay. Um See, I love Jordan Love. I really do. And I think Jordan Love gonna be all right. So I'm gonna pick the Packers. I'm gonna
Packers
just pick the
and
Packers.
Micah Parsons for Rose. Ball, bro, who you got? Green Bay or Detroit?
Listen, I'm gonna say this about Micah. First off, as a Giants fan, I was so elated when I heard about that trade. It was bells ringing in my ears. It was the heavens opened up. I'm like, good. That's karma for what Jerry deserves for all these years of waiting till the last minute to sign Dak, signing CD, signing Ezekiel so late. You have cost yourself millions of dollars. You could have signed Micah in the offseason for 35 mil a year. Now you came to the point starting at training camp where the price went up to 40. His price was 47, and it makes no sense. Like, you get the 2 first-round picks. I don't care what anyone says. Those are going to be mid-high 20 picks right there. You're not getting any caliber player of Micah Parsons. Look at any pass rusher in the league right now that's worth a damn, whether it's Micah, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, TJ Watt. You think those are all top 10, top 15 picks. Those are lottery picks right there. That talent right there. It's not gonna. I think karma is gonna get Dallas for this. It's finally gonna catch up to them. But enough about that. Enough about my Giants fandom getting them picks.
How do we get on the Giants?
Because everything comes back to the Giants with me.
Right.
All right, but listen. All right, we got Packers and Lions. Listen, I think Micah is gonna play like Rosie, like you guys just said. I think that back injury was a ploy during negotiations, kind of give Jerry a little more reason to get him up out of there. It's like that Willy Wonka, when he's limping on the crutch, and then he gets right to the gate, he does the flip, and like, I'm good now. I got my contract and everything. I'm good, ready to go. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, because I think Mike is going to do everything he can to make an impact on this game. I think Jordan Love, like I said, not a lot of practice for him coming off the injury, limited in the preseason. So it's going to be a little struggles for him, and it's going to be very interesting to see. Let's see what the Lions can do without Ben Johnson now. I mean, you got the same pieces. You got a lot of guys coming back healthy now, but will they be able to keep the ball rolling and gel as an offensive unit as they have in previous years without Ben Johnson there right now? Heated division rivalry right here. I think a low-scoring game, but I'm going to give it to your Lions. I'm going to say 23-20. Lions win. It's going to be a defensive struggle. I think, it's early season. You see funny games like this, but I think Lions will pull it out. We'll edge it out in the end.
Oh, ball, bro, with the educated guest there with the Detroit Lions. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be straight up honest. When the trade happened, I put L on the board. I said the Lions will come out and lose this game just because of the hype. It's like when you inject a player like Micah Parsons on your team, the whole team believes. You know what I mean? They're gonna rally. And I had a good feeling that they were gonna take us out game week 1 until I heard that news that this man was getting an epidural to play. Me and Coach got kids. I don't know about Coach if your wife had one, but my wife, she definitely had an epidural. That is
Most
no
definitely.
joke.
Yeah, you
No
can't even feel
pregnant
your leg.
woman, no pregnant woman is going up against Panay Sewell and standing a chance. And that's what Micah Parsons is to me in this game. He's a pregnant woman. He's getting an epidural. So it's not happening. Not only is he gonna lose,
Oh,
he's gonna lose. He could potentially be out the entire season after this game. You cannot play around with Panay Sewell when you pregnant. It's not gonna happen. Okay. The
I
Detroit
try to tell
Lions
you.
in a landslide. Micah Parsons doesn't even make it to the second half. That's my prediction.
I'm trying to tell you. What's your
Doesn't
score?
even
What's your
make it
score?
to the second. I'm looking at about a 42-7 type game.
See what I'm
man.
saying? See what I'm saying? And this
This
is no
gonna be-
biasness. This is
This
just
is
real
not
deal.
biasness.
This is real life.
this is not
This
biased.
is real life. This is
Real
real
life.
life.
Real
This is
life.
real life.
Listen, I need
Yeah.
Micah to be healthy for week 4 when the Packers go into Jerry World against the Cowboys. Because that's going to be.
That's
I
Nothing's
hope.
gonna stop him from that.
I hope. Like I don't know what the schedule is right now, but they better flex it. That better be a Sunday night game, right there. And
yeah.
like, oh no,
That's the game
Micah's gonna play that game. And I tell you what, like whoever's that right tackle, like in front of Micah, he gonna be in for a long night. You don't think Micah's gonna be ready and rearing to go? Like, oh, I just pray make it to week 4 at least.
No, that's the
Hopefully.
reason why he's not gonna play like right now, because he's waiting on just that.
Mm.
He's waiting on that moment.
He
all the
wanna get
rest of
there.
this, yeah, all the rest of this is just mediocre for him. He's just ready for that moment to be able to stuff it back down Jerry's throat and say, "Hi, now what?"
I ain't gonna lie. The way he was talking and stuff in the way he was talking about he's in a place where football is the number one thing to him now, where he really is ready to put everything else on hold, which includes like his podcast and stuff. And like
that's so
he's
funny
ready
that you're getting paid to play football,
It is.
and
It's
now you're
funny.
like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this serious."
That's just the athletes we deal with now. But I think that might be scary though if he actually focusing on that.
Yeah,
And-
could be.
The reason why I didn't think it was gonna be a big factor for this whole Micah Parsons thing is because we are a run dominant team
Mm-hmm.
that can throw. He is a pass rusher. If we're not passing it, what you here for?
What you here
We ain't
for?
worried about you. We
We
ain't worried about
ain't
you.
even worried about it. We ain't even worried about it. And then you just gave up your best like a lot of people think like Cowboys didn't get nothing. No, they got their best defensive tackle. They got Green Bay's run stopper. That's what they got. A lot of people not paying attention to that, man. So it is what it is. We're gonna run down these few games, but let's be kind of rapid about it. So we get in and out of them. We got a lot of them. We're not gonna break these down in depth like we did those four, but we just gonna give our predictions. Opening night, Cowboys, Eagles. I am going with the Eagles, 1000%. Coach DTM, who you got? Cowboys, Eagles.
Eagles, most definitely.
Eagles from Coach Barbaro. Who you got? Cowboys, Eagles.
Eagles by a blowout.
Ooh, Eagles by a blowout.
He
Rose,
hate the Cowboys.
Rose, Cowboys, Eagles.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pick the Eagles, even though Nick Sirianni corny for what he's saying. But
Clean
I'm
sweep.
gonna pick them.
Clean sweep. We got the Kansas City Chiefs going against the Chargers. Man, this is a hard one for me, but I've learned there's a few people in life you don't bet against. That's Tom Brady, that's Michael Jordan, that's LeBron James, and that's Patrick Mahomes. So I'm going with the Chiefs to get the job done against the Chargers. Rose, Chargers, Chiefs.
I gotta go with the light skinned God, man. I gotta go with him.
What's
And
up with all this light
and the
skin
number one- and
racism?
the
I've
number one- and the
heard this
number one-
3 times in the show.
That's not
already.
racism. Listen, he is a GOAT. He's
All
a
right.
GOAT. He's that. I'm going with him and Travis Swift.
All right.
Oh
Coach.
man,
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm with y'all on that one. It's got to be what you call him, the light skinned G.
The light
Yeah.
skinned God.
Hey, I definitely got to go with the Chiefs, man. Chiefs got that one.
What you got, Bob, bro?
it's week 1. Correct me if I'm wrong. This game's in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yep.
Ain't a home game for the Chiefs. You're gonna catch Mahomes. You catch him early. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Chargers with the upset. Let's go.
Chargers and Harbaugh
Neutral
getting the
site?
job done. Neutral site. Yeah, I'm with that. Texans versus Matthew Stafford and those Rams. I like the Texans. I feel like they got a bad deal last year. They got an outstanding defense. Outstanding. I fear them. I'm going with Texans for sure. Ball, bro. Texans or Rams?
Texans. I hear Stafford's potentially not 100%. I mean, this could potentially be his last
Is
hurrah,
he
in
ever?
my opinion. Yeah, that's why he never is. Yeah, but I think Texans have something to prove this year. Texans for the win.
Texans for Ball, bro. Rose, who you got?
Hey,
Texans or Rams?
don't do Matthew Stafford like that because it's y'all fault why he always hurt like that. Don't forget. Don't forget we knew how he played when he was in Detroit.
It is. You're right.
I'm gonna go with Houston though. CJ Stroud, he got his receivers back, so I'm gonna go with him.
Coach, who you got? Texans, Rams.
I'm definitely with Houston as well. Once you leave the D, you can't come back. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Next up, we got, oh man, Ball Bros boy is starting. Daniels is starting for the Colts against the Miami Dolphins. They are benching their star rookie quarterback from a couple year, Richardson. So I think I am going to go with the Miami Dolphins in this one. I've never believed in Daniels, and I never have, and I never will. Coach DTM, Miami or the Colts?
This is one of them games I really don't care about, but I'm gonna definitely say that I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. You know what I'm saying? It just something you got to feel it in your loins sometime, and I'm running with the Colts.
All right, Rose, who you got? Miami or Indianapolis?
Man, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, it don't matter. Danny Dimes, I'm going with Danny Dimes.
Ooh.
He always open up good, so like I think he just gonna be like, yeah, he gonna do his thing. So I'm gonna go with him.
I'm gonna let you live on that, but pause.
And saving the best for last. This guy knows Danny Dimes more than anybody in this panel right now. Who you got, Miami or the Colts? Ball, bro.
This is last chance you for Daniel Jones. Literally, this is last chance you. I mean, I don't think, I'll tell you right now, Anthony Richardson, I don't think we might have seen the last of him in the NFL. I'm sorry. If you lose a quarterback battle to Daniel Jones, you must, something's not working. Something's not coming. I'm going to tell you right now, Daniel Jones might shock a lot of people this year. This is last chance you. He got nothing to lose. And you look at this. You got freaking you got Jonathan Taylor. You got rookie tight end Tyler Warren as well.
You got Michael Pittman.
He has a solid receiver, solid offensive line. And guess what? Hot take right now. This division, the AFC South, might be the worst in all of football. I can't trust any team in here. Trevor Lawrence is a fraud in my opinion. Right now, the Indianapolis Colts are going to win the AFC South.
Whoa! Over Houston?
Yes. There's just something weird. This is the weirdest division in all of football. There hasn't been any dominant team over the past 4 or 5 years. This could be a worst to first situation. Daniel Jones got nothing to lose. Right. He got nothing to lose. And you know what? He could be dangerous. So I'm going to say Colts win. Tyler Warren, offensive rookie of the year, by the way.
Yeah, anytime you're in the pros and you be like, hey, take me out, I'm tired. Let you
as a quarterback.
As a quarterback, take me out, bro, I'm tired.
You can't tap out as a quarterback. That just doesn't happen. Michael Vick, like all these, you got even the running quarterbacks, Michael Vick, Vince Young, all these other people, they never tapped out of a game before.
He lost the locker room right there. I'm sorry.
That was
you can't tell me.
That was
definitely. Next up, we got Aaron Rodgers and Fields swapping QB spots. One's going to New York, one's going to Pittsburgh, and they're fighting in week 1. Steelers versus Jets. I think a lot of people may be sleeping on the Jets. They needed organization. They needed somebody to put this thing together. We sent them one of the greatest defensive minds. It's an Aaron Glenn, and I think that is a sleeper team. I think they are going to jump on Baltimore. Pittsburgh and get the job done. Give me the Jets over Pittsburgh. Coach DTM, who you got? Pittsburgh or the
Man,
Jets?
I'm definitely I gotta stick with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one, man. I just like DK. I think this is gonna be it.
Definitely. Roze, Jets versus Steelers.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Give me Justin Fields, man. I really feel like Justin Fields is he's really in a position where he could really show out. He really got a number one receiver with Garrett Wilson. A running game with him, Bryce Hall. That's gonna be lit. So I really feel like the Jets gonna do something.
Ball, bro, who you got? Steelers or your? I don't want to say your Jets, but they're there with you. You know what I mean?
Y'all live together.
Y'all live together. Y'all neighbors. You know?
Yeah. Y'all
They little brother. But I mean, listen, you know what? I'm gonna go with Justin Fields also. Like what I just said with Daniel Jones is I want to say it's not last chance you with Justin Fields, but he's bounced around now. He's on his third team right now, and maybe he feels some type of way of going against the Steelers, like he didn't get his real opportunity there.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, Garrett Wilson got that contract right now, and him and Brees Hall in the back, Hall and Justin Fields, good running tandem right there. I think the read option is going to come to play right here. It's going to hold TJ Watt into, he's going to be in that read position. So I think they're going to work well with each other. Jets for the win.
Jets for the win. Last game. We can't break them all down, but if you guys catch us during the week, we will be live streaming pretty much all the games. But last game we're going to break down Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. I believe this is Cincinnati's year. I think they paid everybody. Everybody's happy. We're not thinking about money. We're not thinking about contracts. We're not thinking about health. Everybody's rolling. I think this is Cincinnati's year. I think they're going to go deep in the playoffs. They're going to make some noise. Cleveland, we already know that's a shit. Show over there. That's a poop show over there. They don't have it together, and they won't this weekend. Give me the Bengals to get the dub. Ball, bro, who you got? Cincinnati or Cleveland?
It's gonna be Bengals, but it's not gonna be as comfortable as you think. This is a division game to start the year, and let's be honest. Yeah, they signed Trey Hendrickson. They gave him a raise this year, but still, besides him, the rest of the defense is not good at all. If the Browns are going to have any chance to put up any points this year, it's against the Bengals, one of the worst defenses in the league. But I think Burrow, Chase, and Burrow and Chase are going to put on a track meet. I wouldn't be surprised if they put over 40, 42 points. Cincinnati for the win.
Cincinnati. Coach, who you got? Cincinnati or Cleveland?
Man, I'm definitely going with Cincinnati, man. I'm looking at Joe Burrow. I can't wait to see what he do. I already know what he's gonna do. He was definitely a fantasy favorite last season. So, I'm definitely waiting on that. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, everybody coming in happy, ready to go. Everybody, ain't no arguing, ain't none of that. Everybody went to a training camp, and look, man, it's all love over there. So it's a wrap. They definitely. Who said they was going far? Was that you, Abe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. They're gonna go somewhat far. It's looking good. I can see them with us at the end.
Bengals. You got the Bengals. Roze, earlier when we were talking about Washington, you said when people get paid, they don't play as well. How do you feel now that they've paid everybody? Do you got Cincinnati or Cleveland?
I feel like Cleveland is so terrible. Like, you have to beat them, but the defense for Cincinnati is so terrible too. Once you get past Hendrickson, it's like it's nothing. I really feel like I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna say the Browns. The Browns.
Wow.
I think Joe Flacco. He has at least one more upset in him. This could be the one. I know this though. Throughout the whole year, you're not gonna see a story about a third string quarterback the way you are gonna see these stories about
right.
Exactly. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like that whole year. But I'm going with the Browns for the upset.
For clickbait purposes only, any chance Shador plays in this game?
See what I'm saying?
Is there any chance this man throws a pass this weekend for the Cleveland Browns?
Pick me. Shador will play in this game. He would throw 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to bring them closer to almost winning, but they
Mhm.
will not get it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's going viral right there, man.
Oh, let's go, Shador.
That's going viral right there. Before we get out of here, I want to get some. I want to get your AFC representative, your
Mhm.
NFC representative, and then who's going to win the Super Bowl altogether. I'm going to give you guys some time to think. I'll start it off for the NFC. If you're blind and you can't read my goddamn shirt, that's the Detroit Lions. They will represent the NFC. In the AFC, it's going to be a hell of a game in the AFC Championship. But I got Josh Allen finally
Mhm.
picking off and defeating the Kansas City Chiefs. It will be Buffalo versus Detroit in the Super Bowl. Detroit gets it done. New Super Bowl champions.
Mm, mm.
Rose, AFC, NFC. Then who's your champion?
Not gonna lie, man. I got the same thing going on as last year, man. Listen, I think Philly is gonna go ahead. Philly is such a great team. They stack here, and I think they're gonna come out the NFC. You already know I got the light skinned god himself in Kansas City. And I ain't gonna lie, this Super Bowl, I really feel like this is going to be a revenge Super Bowl, and I feel like Kansas City will go ahead and come back with a Super Bowl, and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are gonna go in the sunset.
Ball, bro. Who you got AFC? Who you got NFC? And then who is the champ overall?
AFC, I got Josh Allen finally breaking through from the AFC. NFC right now, oh man, it's tough. I don't think the Packers year one with Micah, maybe next year two. So I'm gonna go with Abe right here. I think his Lions time is now. I think we got the Lions and Bills. It's like, man, someone's finally gonna end their generational curse.
Yep.
Someone's finally gonna end all the years of misery. Abe, I love you, bro. It's gonna be the Buffalo Bills, unfortunately, man. I mean,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I ain't mad.
I am.
I think I think Josh Allen finally breaks through and he enters the ranks of the all-time greats. I think he'll win. I think he's going to win MVP again this year. He's a man on a mission, and yeah, MVP and finishing with Super Bowl champion.
Last but not least, Coach DTM. Who's NFC? Who's AFC? And then who is the champ?
Well, obviously, I know NFC is definitely going to be the Detroit Lions. Listen, we only progress every year, so this is the last step. This is all. This is left. That's all that's left, right? So I was going to go with also Buffalo, but because y'all both said it, I'm gonna switch mine up, and I'm gonna go with Cincinnati Bengals. Man, I'm gonna let them go ahead and
Ooh.
they're gonna take it, and whomever it is, this will be simply because the Lions are in it, the most viewed Super Bowl watch game
That ain't
in
that hard.
history.
Man, in history, that man
In
said.
history.
In history. But you guys, we appreciate you. All the support you guys have been giving us since we started the Holy Shit Sports. We are going to kill it this year, this NFL season. The four of us. This is the cast. The four of us. Myself, Ball Bro, Coach, and Rose. We're going to be rolling all season long. NBA, NFL, UFC. But this week is going to be heavily NFL. We're going to be doing some live streams like we did this weekend with college football. So stay tuned to that. But just lock in. Notifications, everything. Any last words from anybody before we get out of here?
That's it, man. Are y'all ready for some football?
Damn right.
I'm ready, man. I am ready for a season of sadness, man. As a I don't know.
You representing though. You got the hat, you got the shirt,
Jackson
you
Dart
ready.
by week 6. Jackson Dart by week 6 is the prediction.
Jackson Dart by week 6.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all better retire Matthew Stafford number 2.
Oh, we
Ooh.
is. We
Yeah.
is. We
Y'all
is.
better
guys.
retire
You
his
guys.
number. Y'all.
I mean, ain't nobody, don't nobody else want that.
He put his body on the line for y'all.
and we love him for that.
Right,
We love him
right.
for that. But we in a better place now, you know?
Definitely, definitely. But that's it for us. Make sure you stay tuned all weekend long. NFL crazy right here on the Holy Sports Podcast. Till then, though, it's your boy ABE from DET.
And that ball bro for the NYC.
And I'm Rose. He just funny.
And it's Coach DTM at Coach DT.
You guys have been tuning in to the Holy Sports Podcast. Get ready for some football all weekend long.
Peace. Go.
Out.
Media.